Hi, welcome to Creekview Realty. This is Victoria Casey. And remember, this is where sellers list their homes on the MLS for less and buyers get paid to buy a home. I'm with Sean, and we're going to talk about how to do your own home inspection.
Yay! Home inspections.
How exciting!
Yes, yes. How are you doing, Vic? You doing all right today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. Hey, Sean, how can I make sure my home is ready for an inspection?
Simple. You need to walk around the house, go case the joint. You want to make sure that you're checking, you know, do like small little repairs. Doorknobs, making sure it's tight, maybe a little bit of paint here or there, fix some holes in the drywall, making sure there's no leaks and no major things kind of going on that are going to pop up in an inspection. So just use your common sense, really. Just kind of go pop around and see if you see stuff that might be an issue. Resolve it, as long as it doesn't cost a lot of money.
Right, and saying that, so what do you think about massive upgrades and repairs? Like if I want to put on, I need a granite black backsplash, I need to put all this stuff in order to sell my home. You know, when you look at Home and Garden TV, they've got all these cool projects. Should I really be doing those things?
No, don't do any of those. The reality of it is you're not going to get your return on that investment. If you want to do something for your own personal good, like you want to put a swing set in the backyard for the kiddos or something, go ahead. But don't expect to get your money back out of it. A lot of people think, oh my gosh, I put a swimming pool in and spent $30,000 on the swimming pool. Great, it probably increased your house about $10,000 if you're lucky. You don't get the respect from the work that you put into it. They just don't appreciate it, I guess you could say, with the money. So don't do anything big. If you want to do small stuff, painting, little tiny things around the house, that would be fine. But again, don't waste money doing anything major unless it's something you need. Like, let's say you need a ramp for a wheelchair or something. Okay, but
Right.
maybe the next people don't need a wheelchair, so they have no value in this marble. Don't build a ramp in marble. It'd probably be
Don't build it with
That's
marble.
not the point.
Yeah, thank you for that one. I now know why you're not a contractor. So if you're doing repairs, how do you organize it? Is there anything I need to know?
Just make a list and prioritize it. Make a budget and a timeline. Stick to it. Try not to break that budget. Again, it's really easy to go crazy when you start doing a little bit of things here and there, and next thing you know, you've thrown an extra 200, 300, 500 bucks. Maybe even just the tools that you bought just to do the project might cost you an arm and a leg. You're trying to justify the increase of the cost with that thing too. Well, you're probably going to take your spatula and the paint rods and all that stuff when you leave. So, again, keep it to a bare minimum. Use common sense and don't waste money.
Okay, so you said the marble ramp is a bad idea, but what's an example of a good idea? Like if
Um,
you're home prepped, what do I really need to do? You said the small repairs. Is there anything else that I need to know that will help me sell my home?
making sure your curb appeal, make sure the lawn's mowed, make sure it looks nice out front. Put some pansies out; they're pretty cheap. And then you can put some flowers out there too. I know that's probably a joke there. But power wash the windows. Make sure it looks clean. Make sure it doesn't look nasty out there. Check the seals of the windows. Make sure that you need to put some caulk on it or something. Caulk it up. Again, the point of an inspector. Let's say you're a buyer and you hire an inspector to come check out a property. His job is to literally write the worst report ever on the planet Earth. I mean, his job is to try to scare you from buying this house. Reason why is because he wants to make sure you know what you're buying. So he's going to run around and try to find every single possible thing's wrong. A lot of people, they'll have older houses and such, and then that older house will have like older electrical outlets. Like nowadays the modern thing is to have like that mini fuse on every single outlet in your house. Well, that wasn't required back in the 1980s and such. So the inspector is going to come back recommending that you go through and you change all the sockets around the house to make these now applicable rules for building. Well, it didn't matter then, so it doesn't matter now. You're not buying a brand new house, so you don't have to do that stuff. It's not going to be like a lender required stuff for you to get it up to modern. So just most importantly, just do everything you can around the house that's going to be obvious. I mean, make him dig a little bit deeper. And if he comes back with a laundry list of items and the buyer wants to get all these items fixed and you don't feel like fixing it because you already invested so much time and energy into the house, you can always say no and look for another buyer. So don't sweat it. Most importantly, just do the obvious stuff. Buyers are going to come and they like your house or they don't. So don't waste money trying to.
That reminds me, we actually have a couple articles that I know because I wrote them, and John Pell wrote some about lender-required repairs. as well as what if people want some information, go to our website at creekviewrealty.com, and I believe pretty soon, is it /paddle?
Yeah, and there's a link. I think we'll make sure to include the link.
There are a couple of links in there because sometimes there are, you mentioned Lender, sometimes there are Lender required repairs. We also have VA and FHA have their own specific stuff. So we have some really helpful information somewhere on our site that they can navigate. We'll put the links in there. But if you need to reach us, you can reach us at 1-800-219-9444. That's 1-800-219-9444, or go to creekviewrealty.com. There's a whole plethora of information that people can come across, from how much should they spend on fixing stuff up to staging your home, all kinds of information, glossary terms. So thank you, Sean. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, everything's fine. I imagine we'll probably talk again in the future. If you have any questions or anything, like she said, call us. Go to our website. You can chat with somebody. We're here to help answer questions, so don't be a stranger. And we'll see you guys soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.